It's you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is M.daffa fathir, and for today we're going to do project material presentation for intermediate grammar. So for today, for the part 1, I'm going to explain about causative sentence, and I'm going to explain about what is subjunctive question. For the first, we're going to explain about causative sentence. So what is causative sentence? Based on the book English Causative Sentence, Active and Passive Causative by Manick Joshi 2014, in the causative, person or thing does not perform an action directly. The subject, person or thing, causes it to happen by forcing, persuading, assisting, etc. An agent, another person or thing, to perform it. The subject, the person or thing, does not carry out an action oneself, but rather has the action done by the an agent. So there is a two type of causative based on the book English Causative Sentence by Manick Joshi 2014. There's an active causative sentence. Active causative sentence is a type of causative that mean done by somebody or something. Passive causative or verbs. Passive causative verbs is type of causative that mean done to somebody or something. Causative get. So there's a example I got from causative get. And what is causative get? Because it's a type of causative used for encouragement or persuasion, forceful. Here are some original examples for causative get with formula. For the formula is a get plus object, person, and plus infinitive verb. For the example, I got first example is I got my barber to cut my hair. For the subject I plus the get plus object or person is a barber plus infinitive verb 1 to cut. For the second, I got my mechanic to fix my car. So the subject she, the subject is I. I'm sorry. Subject is I plus get plus object or person mechanic infinitive 1 to fix. And the third, I got my brother to do my homework. The subject is I plus get plus object person brother plus infinitive verb 1 to do. For her, she got her mother to help her with the projects. Subject she plus get object or person mother plus infinitive 1 to help. So also I found the mass example from other media like online magazines or online newspaper. This the most that said I got sent to his DVD copy, and so I got him to follow me. And what is subjective wish? So, what is subjective wish? Based on general subjective, where versus indicative was wish causative. Why the use of was should not be considered incorrect by Booker 2023. Wishes are one of several environments in which English traditionally required to the particular complement appear, and the subjective. Such wishes are characteristical in the nature, in that subject express a desire for the circumstance, and a question to be different from now it currently is or previously had been. Or in other words, subjective wish is a grammatical structure in English used to express a strong desire or hypothetical situation that is contrary to reality. So there's a three types of subjective wish. For the first is present wish, used to express a desire for an unreal situation happening in the present or future. For the past wish, used for expressing regrets, indicating the desire to change something that hardly happened in the past or not happened in the past. For the future wish, is used for desire for the event you want to happen later or concern towards somebody. Subjective wish. Here's some consequence of subjective wish. So for the present situation, is it for the express a desire to change a current real situation. Subject plus wish plus object to plus verb to past tense. So the example is, I wish I lived closer to campus. I wish I had breakfast this morning. She wished she could drive to her car. He wished he woke up early this morning. For the past situation, is the past perfect tense to express the regret about something that happened or did not happen in the past. Is subject 1 plus wish plus object 2 plus had plus verb 3 past participle. For the example is, I wish I had studied for the exams. He wished he had spent too much money on the trip. She wished she had told him about their feelings. They wish they had gone to the concert earlier. So for the future complaint, or for future or complex situation is for expressing desire for someone behavior that change or hoping for the future event. For the formula is subject one plus wish plus object two plus will or cruel first for one. For example, is she wish she could go to vacation on the weekend. I wish I could get that book from the library. I wish it would stop the rain. I wish the car could go faster. So also this example from mass media I found. I wish my mother knew that I love her so much that I cannot explain how much I love her. I wish my mommy knew that I would like to go to Harry Potter Island. So we continue to the part two of the projects. We're going to identify a grammatical error in the four paragraph. So let's continue to the part two. For the first paragraph is passive voice, past, modal past, perfect, perfect passive. So there's the grammatical error I identify in the paragraph. So we're going to continue. So this is the formula of the sentence. For the past passive is subject plus to be was were plus verb three plus by plus subject. For the modal past is subject plus might could had to plus be plus verb three plus by plus object. For past perfect past is subject plus had plus been plus verb three plus be plus plus subject. So simple present passive is subject plus to be is plus verb three plus by plus object. For present perfect passive, subject plus have plus has, or has plus been plus G plus be plus object. So for the correct sentence is any policy was introduced by company to improve productivity. Simple past because it's have been introduced in the past. Cyrus probably has been given the final training. Past perfect passive. And some departments were reorganized to be more efficient. Simple past passive. The new system have been implemented by the IT team last month. Present perfect passive. Some tasks had been finished before the deadline. Modal pass and a report are submitted every Friday. Passive, because it's every Friday. It's present passive because it's every Friday. So it's like routine. The training session were conducted by internal consultants. Simple past passive, and all staff are required to attend them. Missing infinitive too. And many improvements have been achieved by the organization. That's present passive, passive. So for the next is subjective wish. So for the for the sentence, I have like find this grammatical error in it. So for the formula is future or complex situation is subject plus subject one plus wish plus object two plus what or could plus verb one. For situation is subject plus wish plus subject two, verb two plus tense. For past situation is subject two plus wish plus subject two plus had plus verb three, past participle. For the correct sentence is they wish they had more time to study as wish because they wish they had studied in the past. So maybe they might be in recently they had no time to study anymore. So sometimes them wish they could understand the material better before the test. Present wish because might be they wish they will understand the material before the test in the present. One of the students said he wished he had studied harder last semester, past wish. While another mentioned she wishes she could finish all assignment earlier, past present wish. They also wish their lecturer would give less homework, future wish. They wish they didn't feel anxious during the presentation, future wish. They wish everything were easier in their academic life, future wish. So next is conditional sentence, zero, first, second, third. And so there's a grammatical error I have find in the paragraph. So this formula for the sentence is zero conditional to express third or facts is if plus subject plus verb one, comma, subject plus verb one, complement. First conditional to express possible situation in the future and the results. If plus subject plus verb one, comma, subject plus will plus verb one, complement. Second conditional to express both imaginary or unlikely situation in the present or future. If plus subject plus verb two, subject plus will plus verb one plus complement. For the third conditional to talk about impossible situation in the past or something that would not happen to something that not happen but happen in the past. If the subject had plus verb three, comma subject would have plus verb three plus complement. So this is a correct sentence. First, if students study hard, they will pass. They will pass the exam easily. First conditional because it's possible if they study hard, they will pass the exam easily. If you heat water, it will was 100 degrees Celsius. Then conditional because it's basic knowledge. Because if you heat water, of course it will boil. If they had more money, they will be happier in life. Second conditional because it's like they are imaginally in present times because they have no money right now. Maybe they have the money right now or in the future. So it's just imaginary. If they had money right now, they will be happier. If the lecturer had explained the topic clearly, the student will have understood it better. Conditional. If I had known about the assignment earlier, I would have something on time. Conditional. It's impossible because you can just know about the assignment earlier. If she had studied earlier, harder, she would have passed the final test. Conditional. If people work harder, they will achieve their goal faster. First conditional. The last is direct speech versus irregular speech. So this sentence I have find the grammatical error in it. And for the correct sentence is the lecturer said the student must submit the assignment tomorrow. In the speech, I also said that we're working on the new project last week. About the speech, I have finished my homework. Direct speech. The student has finished his homework. About the speech, another said that another said I will come late tomorrow. Direct speech. The lecturer said that he will explain the material the next day. About the speech, but later he said I will explain it tomorrow. In the speech, he said you can ask me a question now. Direct speech. The student reported that they could ask him question that about the speech. But thank you for looking for watching, and that's for the presentation for today. See you for the next one.